Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your Thanksgiving reading. For the past, we have Nine of Bones. Nine of Bones. This was before Thanksgiving. You were feeling kind of wounded. So let's look at that Nine of Bones. You need to defend and protect what's yours. Don't let others come between you and your goals. It's time to get clear on your boundaries and stick to them. So you were feeling defensive around that time. We have the Hanged Man, the Ace of Blades, the King of Blades. You may have had to be cold towards somebody and defend a boundary. With this Hanged Man energy, I'm just getting you telling somebody that that's just the way it is. An example of a boundary would be like if you don't want anyone coming to your house past 9 o'clock, and maybe you told the truth to somebody about a boundary you had, and you said, well, that's just the way it is, or I'm sorry, but that's the way it is. It is what it is. With this Ace of Blades, you telling the truth to somebody. For today, we have the Seven of Bones. Seven of Bones is your card for today. Seven of Bones. So you need to bear down and stand your ground. Perseverance and determination will help you come out on top. I'd be careful as well, because usually when I've gotten that card, sometimes I've had a flat tire and had to stand up for myself to get someone to help me with it. So make sure like your tires and everything are good for travel today, since it is Thanksgiving if you'll be traveling. We have the Strength card, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Lovers, okay? So bring somebody with you if you are traveling, because if you were to try to call somebody with the Strength card, they may not pick up, somebody may be out on their own and not able to help you today because it is Thanksgiving. So you could be standing up for a lover of yours if this is about you and a lover. For the future, after Thanksgiving, we have Three of Bones. Three of Bones. Creation, collaboration, growth, and expansion. Working together with others toward a common goal will lead to impactful, lasting success. So you're working with people after Thanksgiving. We have the Emperor, the Judgment, and the Four of Swords. You're working on something that's kind of wearing you out, but you're trying to bring something back from the dead, maybe an old project or something back from the dead with that Judgment card. Your attitude at this time for today is the Knight of Bones, going on an adventure, focused on a common goal. We have Knight of Pentagrams, Nine of Blades, Three of Cups. You're probably up all night thinking about what to serve if you're cooking today. So you're just very excited to present what you've been working on. Influencing you is the Sun. You just want to be happy. You just want happiness. You're spending time with your family. We have Queen of Pentagrams, Queen of Goblets. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, and Six of Wands. So you will make it to your destination, or you want to make it to your destination. That's what's influencing you. You want to make it to your destination and have a victory. You're hoping that your food will be liked. If you're bringing over some food, you want people to be happy with it. Your obstacle at this point in time is the Knight of Blades. Knight of Blades is somebody who goes in and out. This is the type of person who is like, maybe I'll show up for Thanksgiving dinner, maybe I won't. So if you're planning on serving people, you don't really know how to plan for this person and their food, because they may or may not show up, right? But the advice from that card is, if you're stalling, to act now. But it could be an obstacle for you as far as stalling goes. You may be in a rush, or you may be stalling, one of those. We have Two of Pentacles, Three of Swords, and the Ace of Goblets. Yeah, this is somebody who, this is about a person. They they claim they're coming and then they might not show, so this person may act busy and not show up and then send you a message later about, I'm sorry I couldn't make it. I love you, with that Ace of Goblets. The outcome of everything is Five of Swords, Five of Blades. You may be feeling defeated today. Five of Blades. You're dealing with a lot of unrest, battles, disagreements, challenges, changes. We have Five of Pentacles clarifying that, along with the Magician and the Two of Cups. Okay, you may feel defeated in some sort of connection at this time because you feel left out in the cold from somebody. That could be the person that didn't want to show up this year. Or you may end up letting someone win an argument because you just don't feel like arguing on Thanksgiving. What you don't see coming is the world, the end of a cycle. Justice, Page of Pentagrams, Queen of Blades. Somebody is coming in with a message. It's kind of a cold message, but they're letting you know how a certain court case or something was solved. Page of Pentagrams, Justice, Queen of Blades. What's the advice? King of Goblets, Seven of Swords, and the Two of Bones. Okay, with King of Goblets, we get, I think there's one in every family like this that claims they may or may not show up. This card is telling you to treat others with kindness and to approach challenges with tact and diplomacy. So if somebody's wanting to argue with you this year, you don't need to be yelling and screaming cuss words and stuff. Just approach things with tact. So if someone's like, well, I don't like this green bean casserole, or I don't like, well, that was all I had, just approach it with tact. We have Seven of Blades as well for the advice. You need to stay vigilant and listen to your instincts. If you get the feeling someone's not being entirely honest with you, trust yourself and investigate the situation further. And we have Two of Bones, which is you may be traveling on the horizon. You need to carefully plan. Careful planning is more important than making a quick choice right now. Do your research and focus on coming up with a well thought out strategy to set yourself up for success. Sometimes Two of Bones can indicate travel on the horizon. So if you're traveling today, make sure that everything is carefully planned out, so that you're good. I remember I was driving once and I got a flat tire in a neighborhood and none of the tow companies were picking up. So I had to walk to a nearby fix-it place. So you just want to be careful when it comes to travel today. Make sure you have a spare tire. Maybe plan your route out in advance. We're going to pull some chakra cards on this and see what they have to say. And then we're going to do a Soul's Journey lesson card, and the reading should be done with. But so yeah, with that Seven of Wands, I was definitely concerned about travel, But basically, you're releasing something or someone at this time. You're releasing confusion. So if before you didn't know where a certain party was going to be, you're going to know today. We have quest and balance. You're trying to be balanced in regards to travel. We have gossip and enlightenment. There may be some gossip at the dinner table today that's going to enlighten you about someone or something. And we have insecurity and guilt. Somebody may be feeling insecure and guilty at this time. Okay. So we're doing one more card. It's from the Soul's Journey, and we should be done with this reading. But basically, this message was just about somebody may or may not show up this year. I had an uncle that was like that. He would sometimes be like, Well, I'll show up this year, and then other years he was like, I'm not showing up this year. So maybe that someone doesn't show up today. I'm gonna shuffle one more time and we'll get the Soul's Journey card out. All right. So the message is forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So if a certain person doesn't show up today, you're being advised to forgive them. Okay. So let's look into forgiveness. You can never flow with your natural energy of love unless you release the negative energy of hate, anger, intolerance, or blame. Every soul in your path has free will, and you have no control over that. What you do have control over is how you react to the manifestations of others' free will. Holding on to that negative energy will strengthen karmic cycles, and forgiveness can break that pattern. The most important person you must learn to forgive is always yourself. Blaming yourself for failures blocks the natural flow of love, which will attract all good things into your life. Okay? So you need good things in your life, so don't blame yourself for failures because it blocks the natural flow of love. That's all I have, Pisces. I'm sorry that it's possible that somebody could not make it this year. Hopefully they can make it next year. Thank you.